Alrighty guys and girls, thought I'd make this little video today. I was going to go out for a dig, but it's 40 degrees out there. It'll be the 8th of October, stinking hot, second 40 degree day in a row. So, I thought I'd show you my little display case. This fella here had it made locally by, he's a retired builder. He calls himself Bill's Boxes, I think. He makes like boxes for collectible lures and things like that, and I found him at the lure show, so I thought, yeah, I'd order one of them. I like it a lot. Beautiful little cabinet. The downside is these little shelves, you can see they're bowing because they're, as a bus goes past just to annoy the crap out of me, yeah, they're starting to bow with the weight on them, and there's not much weight on them, so anyway, here's what it is. I'll turn them over and yeah, it'll be all good. So anyway, lockable little cabinet. I'm using the Osmo Pocket to film today because it's a little bit better in cramped conditions. So anyway, this is my cabinet's basically stuff I've thought good enough to collect, good enough to keep over the time I've been doing this. So we'll run through and show you what we've got, just roughly. So that's my silver coins. Don't have a lot of them. A little Swiss Army knife there. Genuine job. Found that on the beach at Bribey Island. A few pairs of sunglasses. As you know, I dig heaps of them, so I don't bother. And that's it. They're not valuable. They're just crap. But anyway, my little Mater. I love that thing. That's an old Lesney Jeep. It's seen better days, but it is what it is. These, that there was some, I can't remember what it was. It was a school kid's medallion from way back. Sorry, that wasn't in focus there. 1920s or something from memory. And then there was this fella here, which is a victory medal. The Great War for Civilization. It's at 1914 and 1919. I should know my history, shouldn't I? But anyway, around the edge there, I don't know that the camera can pick it up, but it's got the soldiers' details inscripted. So it was given to soldiers when they returned from the war, from what I understand, anyway. So that there, I found before I even started doing YouTube videos. That's one of the things that got me stuck into the disease. I really love that. One of my best finds. And these here I kept because they're copper nails, and I believe they're from a shipwreck off of Bribey Island, so I thought that was rather unique. Then we just got some little bits and pieces. We've got a few of those little religious medallion things. That's not gold. Looks pretty. This one here, I'm not sure. It's really old. It came from that school site. But yeah, I don't know what it's relevant to. It's got Australia in it, and that's about that. A couple little bits of junk jewellery there. There was an Olympic. Throw it away. Good enough. Olympic rings, pin. All this stuff here is sterling silver. From there over, oh, that's silver as well, with a little opal in it. But all this is silver. Tell a lie, that's not. That's junk jewellery, but looks pretty. All this, it's all silver, little leaf. That's junk. Getting going well here, eh? That's silver. This is a scrap pile of silver chain. Silver. These are all gold. That was one of the most recent finds, a little dolphin ring. This little wedding band. Same deal there. That's probably my favourite. My absolute favourite was that big chunky one, 22 grams with 21 diamonds. Or yeah, 22 grams, 21 diamonds. That was an amazing piece, but unfortunately the owner wanted it back, so it's gone. Alrighty, next shelf down. We'll start this side, this relics basically here. Actually, I'll point out the knife first. So the knife there, the knife was my first magnet fishing find. So there you go. I'm doing a backflip here, complete opposite side. So these are some of my favourite things. These are handmade, or homemade, I should say handmade lead sinkers. I think they're made out of old lead roofing nails, but they are super cool. Love them. Back here we have pennies and half pennies, and there's a pile of 1 and 2 cent pieces back there. These were just coins that I found interesting, just, you know, as I throw it away again. Nothing spectacular. It's a $2 coin with a hole through it. Why? I have no idea, but I kept it. That's a Papua New Guinean coin. It was just a really unique ring pull, so I kept that. We move over here. That's my little rising sun badge. Love that bad boy. And I've got a few military buttons, some sort of lid to something. There was a pin, Model T Ford valve caps, and I don't know whether that's from one of them as well, but it's a H pattern stick shifter. It's got like wooden inside and no brass or copper on the outside. Thought that was very cool. One of my favourite things. It's remnants of a thimble. More military badges there. I have no idea what that is. A lot of buckles. That's lead. It's a cow's head. Missing an ear that side. I like it. That's my horseshoes I found. Parts to a gun. These are pretty cool. These are old aluminium pencil sharpeners from the old school site. There's another one there. That's a big old brass piece of a boat, I would say, like to the anchor off one. This fella here, another of my favourites, it's a printing plate. So, the old lead type printing plate. Found that in a caravan park up at Bundaberg Way. Next shelf, I've got all my buttons I've collected. Some of them are really cool, like workwear type ones. There's some with Reed's department store, which was, after researching, was in Ipswich, Queensland, and it burnt down back in the early 80s from memory, and it had been there since who knows when, a long time anyway. So it was good to get some workers clothing stuff there. Over here we've got all shells and bullet tips and stuff. There's some live ammo there. There's about 4 of them there, I think, which I've said in my videos before is quite interesting, considering it's pretty much illegal to own a firearm without a license in this country, and find that sort of stuff in a public area is a bit weird. Anyway, next I have a couple of Fitbits back there, a couple of watches, nothing exciting, nothing expensive. Somebody's car key with a tile, which you use to find your lost car keys, but obviously doesn't work underwater. Anyway, and a range of keys, a couple of dog tags, and I dug them up, there were no bones, so who knows, eh? This little thing here, I would have shown it in one of my videos. I've got no idea what it is, but it's metal, and it screws off the end there. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyway, I'll put that back together shortly. And then the bottom shelf, a couple more horseshoes. These are, I kept all these because these are like paper thin coins that come from the ocean. So they're only modern coins, but you can see how thin that is compared to what a normal. There's another 10-cent piece, so well, the camera shows that well, but significantly thinner. So I thought that was interesting. It was just a piece of ceramic tile. That there, I'm going to believe is heel of a shoe, old timer shoe. And then this wasn't found stuff. I've got a coin set back there. Oh, actually, that's found. That's a That's that iPhone I found. Seen better days. These are all jump rings. I do have a bunch more silver I've got to put out yet too. And then fishing lures. That's only the ones I decided not to actually use. I found that one magnet fishing. Yeah, and then my father gave me this and I decided I wanted to display it. It's a little coin holder from back in the day. Means something to people older than me. Doesn't mean much to me, but it's very cool. I like it. And that, my friends, is about it. I don't think there's anything else remarkable there. I'll just quickly run through it. Nah. I thought I didn't show you, but I'd say it must be some old metal kid's toy or something from back in the day. It looks like it's a face there and it's got like a karate belt or something on. I don't know. No idea. Anyway, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully next week we can get out and have a bit of a dig.